Hey guys, thanks for joining me. It's Sunday, so you know today we are going to be doing another top 5 niches of the week video, as well as another print-on-demand mega pack giveaway. Entering is completely free. If you'd like to check that out, there's a link in the description. But today, guys, we're going to shift focus a little bit to October and to some Halloween designs, because I'll be honest, if you're not ready to target Halloween, there really isn't too many new niches, at least not today. A lot of the Ruth Bader Ginsburg, a lot of the social justice stuff, and a lot of the US election stuff. So I'm trying to keep this stuff new, interesting, and you're gonna actually appreciate niche number 2, where I show you that even if you enter a niche that has some t-shirts that have existed for a year, 2 years even, Amazon will still, their algorithm will still sometimes give new t-shirts a chance. And I'm gonna show you a real example of that I saw when I was doing some research. So anyways, what do you say I go jump on my computer and we can get started? All right, guys, thank you again for joining me. If you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, you want to consider doing so. I'm going to be dropping videos this week. I'm going to be doing Redbubble shop reviews. I got my full Amazon merch haul video, which took forever to edit and record, but I'm dropping that this week for sure. And I'm going to drop a video. I'm going to share my story, my first month as an Amazon merch seller. All right, let's wrap up last week's print-on-demand giveaway by announcing the winners. So I will contact you via email as soon as I finish this video, but there you go. They each had just above a 0.5% chance of winning, which actually is pretty good considering how many people entered, because they took advantage of the multiple entries. And if you would like to join this week's giveaway, stay till the end. We've got another $1,000 or so in prizes, and I'll be announcing who's sponsoring it at the end. Real quick, let me introduce myself before we dive into the top niches. I'm Ryan Hogue. I've sold over $1.8 million on Amazon to date. If you'd like to follow the links in the description, I've got a free print-on-demand mini course delivered to your inbox, 1 lesson a day over 8 days. I've got a print-on-demand Facebook community. I'd love to have you there. I have income reports that I publish each month on the first day. Again, if you want to subscribe, hit that big red button. You can follow along with my progress as a print-on-demand seller. Last but not least, I have a full print-on-demand course. It shows you exactly how I've scaled up my print-on-demand business that has made me over $130,000 of profit to date. So if you'd like to learn that, it's got 10 modules, over 70 lectures. There's a link in the description. All right, niche number 1. Let's talk top 5 niches. Can you guys guess what the number 1 niche is? Ruth Bader Ginsburg. This has sold just incredibly well over the last week, and there's tons of sub-niche potential, tons of t-shirt potential. We're going to look a little bit into it. Also, again, be very careful in how you upload shirts if you go after this niche. I've heard that every shirt that people have uploaded it's at least sounded like has been going to manual review. However, if you do nothing wrong, you should get it through. And you can, by the way, you can tell, again, I pointed this out last week in the top 5 niches video, but you can mouse over the listings and see if you have the DS Amazon Quick View extension. I'm pretty sure that's what lets you do it if you mouse over, but you can see when the listings were created. And if you're seeing new listings created, you know it should be okay. All right, so just pointing out this one from the best sellers. Number 1 bestseller, Ruth Bader Ginsburg here. And look at that design. Doesn't that look familiar? Oh yeah, a couple days ago, I dropped a tutorial on YouTube of how to do these word cloud designs. So if you missed that, I'll put a link to it right here above my head in the YouTube cards. And as you can see, the BSR was 8 just about a week ago. So on September 19th, it was recorded of having a bestseller rank of 8. So whoever's selling this shirt has definitely made thousands of dollars of profit, especially at $19.95 price point. And most likely they are making, they're probably going to end up making 5-figure profits off this shirt this month. I think that's a pretty conservative estimate. So they're absolutely crushing it. And just so you guys know, like, there's also potential to expand into sub niches related to Ruth Bader Ginsburg. For instance, this is one of her quotes, and I didn't just know this quote. I actually saw it on another t-shirt, but I started typing into Google, and you can see people, you can literally see where the demand is. Google is giving you the autocomplete, showing you that people want this on a sweatshirt, a mask, a hoodie, a shirt. By the way, if you're wondering, should I put on a sweatshirt? Should I put on a hoodie? Google's telling you that people want it, and there's another Chrome extension called AMZ Suggestion Expander. It does the same thing as this for Amazon. By the way, it's free. It's just as free and just as easy to use as Google autocomplete. So make sure you guys are taking advantage of that. And as you can see here, this is another shirt that's just absolutely crushing, $19.99. It is the quote from Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Again, very simple text design. You know, I mean, they just picked a font and they alternated the font size here, and that's it. Here's another one, probably from the same seller, because it looks like the same font, same shirt style, same. By the way, interesting, the fit type, they only offer one. They only offer the women fit type. Now, I mean, I don't know if that's helping them or not, but you know, those of you guys that subscribe to my channel, you know I always talk about the importance of getting clicked in search results. Now, think about this. If everybody is checking the male and female box, you know that it primarily, I think you can safely say it defaults to the male version almost always, or at least the majority of the time. Like when we go searching for merch shirts, you almost always see the male rendering as the default. And I think if they start selling more of the females, then maybe Amazon's algorithm will swap it. I'm not 100% sure because they don't outright say it, but you can pretty much speculate. But you know for a fact, if you only offer the women's size, that it will only render the women's shirts, the women's mock-ups. And if you're a little bit different than every other shirt in search results, hey, that's definitely going to increase the attention that you get from people's eyes in search results because you're a little bit different. Also, they don't offer the shirt in black because black tends to be the default thumbnail choice. So I don't know if this was intentional, if this is like a really savvy seller, but take notes when you see people crushing it like this. You know, it's probably not coincidence that they're doing so well. All right, niche number 2. So now we're shifting gears into Halloween. I may or may not do more Halloween slanted shirts. I probably will in the month of October because I'll be honest, like the top end of the t-shirts was basically everything you guys would expect, right? If you guys have been following the top 5 niches series, it's been all the Ruth Bader Ginsburg, all the election 2020, all the social justice, all the same stuff, all right? Now it's not like you can't make money selling those, but obviously the longer it sits there, the more saturated it gets, the harder it becomes. And I know you come to my channel every week for these top 5 niches wanting some better suggestions than that, right? At this point, if I recommend the same thing 15 weeks in a row, it gets stale. So what do you say we all acknowledge that those, as long as they're in the news cycle, as long as the mainstream media is jamming it down our throats regularly, people are going to be thinking about it. And if you're thinking about it, they're going to be buying shirts, right? That's just how it works. But, you know, let's also move on and kind of look at other niches to tackle. So it's October. People are going to be getting excited about Halloween. I'm going to be dropping more Halloween themed content. For instance, just this week, I did a Redbubble Halloween video. If you guys missed that, link above me in the YouTube cards. But let's do niche number 2 here. So this one is I'm just here for the booze. This is a classic Halloween niche for t-shirts, and my recommendation is to put your own 2020 spin on it if you can. You know, obviously one way of doing that is to introduce a a mask, you know, put that over one of the characters in the graphics on the shirt and, you know, make it your own, put a little 2020 spin on it. By the way, something interesting that I noticed here, when I performed this keyword search, right here is a screenshot of the first row of results, and you can see they're selling pretty well. I anticipate these BSRs are going to get better and better and better as we get closer to Halloween, but that one all the way in the first row, first column, check it out. No sales, rank not found. That's a brand new shirt, all right? Hasn't sold yet. Uploaded September 18th, 2020, and the rank not found indicates no sales. But guess what? Amazon Merch's algorithm still, not Amazon Merch's algorithm, but Amazon's search algorithm still gave it a chance. You know, it let it flash. It let it get that impression to see if I gave it a click and a purchase. And if I did, then it's got some staying power potentially. But I didn't, so, you know, who knows? Maybe this shirt will then be relegated to the depths of page 2 or worse. This is why, you know, someone just in my Amazon Merch Facebook group today was saying, hey, Ryan, like, I'm in tier 10 and I've gotten a couple sales, but not too many. What should I do with my slots that haven't sold? I said, hey, man, like, cycle them, pull them off, and even just re-uploading I'm cool with, because the algorithm will give it a chance. Maybe your other shirts missed their chance. Also, you know, if it's not selling, don't be afraid to replace it. You're in tier 10. You got nothing to lose. But ones that do sell, they'll be on Amazon forever. Don't delete them, all right? And as you can see here, looking at I'm just here for the booze, this one specifically with the BSR of 26,000 was the one that Merch Ninja suggested to me that put me on this niche. You can see that the BSR is trending down steadily for the last 30 days, going from about 200,000 all the way down to, like we can see right now, 26,000. All right, niche number 3. Here we got the Halloween pumpkins wearing a mask. And then also you see that one in the middle. That's the one that Merch Ninja suggested to me that put me down this path. You can see they put 2020 and one of the O's in 20 is a pumpkin wearing a mask. The other one is toilet paper that's orange with a spider graphic. So again, getting creative, tying some things together, cross niching. I definitely need to tell the story of my mom's Amazon merch account and how we did a Halloween themed design, cross niched it with something else that was popular. This was like 2 years ago, I think, maybe even 3. And we made her a bunch of money when she was in tier 10. She made enough sales to make it to tier 500. So I'll tell that story soon too. All right, and here again is the design that Merch Ninja said, hey, Ryan, look at this one. And notice that the BSR dropped from 70,000 down to 40,000, down to about 38,000, then down to 30,000. And as the BSR improved, indicating more sales, the price then also swung up that you can see above me here. Now it's being sold at $19.95, so they're making a decent profit margin on every sale. Niche number 4. All right, now we got more Halloween themed pumpkins, but this is a classic, guys. The Donald Trumpkin design. It may or may not be the last time we get to do it, with him as president, which definitely increases the awareness and the sales. But definitely, if you haven't made any money selling a Trumpkin design, this can be your year. All right, these always do extremely well. Again, though, put a 2020 spin on it. All right, so I did Trumpkin 2020 and there's already results. Notice that they're not doing too well. The one behind me here, 2.1 million, the two in the middle, rank not found. By the way, whoever that is in the second spot with the political circle, but the Halloween themed political circle, I mean, that's brilliant because we already talked about that. By the way, if that's one of you guys watching this video, let me know in the comments below because I love it. But again, just taking something that we already know works, putting the Halloween spin on it, taking a niche that's already validated. The Trumpkin niche crushes every year. So, keep Halloween great, make Halloween great again, etc. Check it out, check out what's selling. Make sure you always do your keyword research. You never know if that stuff got trademarked year over year. So, check the trademark database, check Amazon merch live listings, but you guys get the gist here. You get the drill. Couple more. Trumpkin 2020, no more boo sheet. The Trumpkin, they've got the vertical flag there with where the thin blue line would be. They've got the make Halloween great again. Hey, there you go. Maybe I just had a little slip up there, but maybe that's a t-shirt niche. You know how they say thin blue line? Maybe it's thin boo line and you got a ghost there. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud, thinking as I go. But yeah, you guys get the gist here. Trumpkin 2020. Niche number 5. And this one is a little bit harder to tackle. Maybe there's some sub-niche potential, but I saw 2 of these in the top like 50 or 60 designs on Merch Ninja. So when you see one, it's like I take note. When I see another, I'm like, all right, I need to start paying more attention. What these guys did differently, though, is they've got like little Halloween characters split up instead of just one big one, because we're more used to seeing probably the one really big dabbing skeleton or dabbing alien or dabbing ghost, dabbing mummy, etc. So take notes. The dabbing whatever, it always sells well, but of course, it takes a little bit of graphic design ability to do your own designs, which, by the way, if you need some tips on how to do that, check out my buddy at Detour Shirts. He does great tutorials on, I think he uses Affinity Designer. Is that what it's called? Let me make sure. Affinity Designer. Yeah, Affinity Designer. He does a lot of tutorials on that graphic design software. Not exactly my software of choice personally, but I keep it real with you guys. I usually lean towards myself just purchasing pre-made graphics from our sponsors at All Sunsets. I'm not just saying that because they sponsor the giveaway. I actually use them for pretty much all my designs. But if you want to learn how to become a better graphic designer so you can sell more t-shirts, create some dabbing skeletons, etc., Detour Shirts, definitely check them out. I will put a link to their channel in the description. Friend of the channel. All right, looking ahead, we got, if you guys want to sell some shirts around random holidays, random dates, September 30th, International Music Day. September 30th is also World Vegetarian Day, so there's definitely some potential there. Vegetarians love to wear some t-shirts letting everybody know about their food eating habits. October 1st, International Coffee Day. October 3rd, World Animal Day. And October 31st, Halloween. You guys already know Halloween is coming. All right, bonus shirts. Some shirts that I saw that I liked that weren't exactly top niches. We've got a bourbon shirt. It says weekend forecast, 100% chance of bourbon. That's hilarious. I like that shirt. Also, another RBG one. This one is in the top niches, by the way. This is in the top 50. So if you're thinking that this is kind of a parody and it's just kind of a funny shirt, well, you're not alone. It is a parody. It is a funny shirt, and it's selling quite well at $14.97. So they make about $1 and change per sale. But it's notorious, or it says, I believe in RBG, and it's Ruth Bader Ginsburg riding a unicorn over a rainbow. What's not to love, guys? All right, deleted designs. I recognized the snowman doing lines of cocaine right there in the middle. I forget the backstory there, but I know that that was like a #1 bestseller on Amazon. I don't know that it is a Amazon merch #1 bestseller, but I know that third-party sellers were making an absolute killing selling that as a Christmas sweater this past Christmas. I don't know why it's removed. I know that whoever's selling it is most likely not the original rights holder, though, so that could be the reason. Maybe they just got reported. But I do know that that is a incredibly popular design, because I got a couple buddies that thought it was hilarious and also purchased it. All right, and a quick reminder, I don't want you guys to show up on the removed column, so don't get cute. Don't sell crayon costume t-shirts. Don't sell M&M costume t-shirts. This doesn't work. I guarantee you, you will get rejected. You might not get rejected, but I guarantee you, you'll get it removed. So don't do it. All right, let's talk giveaway number 10. Sponsored by, so it's my print on demand mega pack, sponsored by Merch Titans Automation. By the way, if you missed my video talking about how I use Merch Titans Automation to expand my catalog of print on demand products onto Society 6, which by the way has an absolutely brutal upload process. I dropped it yesterday. I'll put a link right here in the YouTube card, so check it out. Also sponsored by AutomatePOD, which allows you to create scalable, automated print-on-demand designs. It works perfectly in conjunction with the third sponsor, All Sunsets. You can grab a pre-made, professionally done sunset graphic, pull it in to Photopea or Canva, use the AutomatePOD Chrome extension, use the pre-made list of list of variables in conjunction, and it takes less than 5 minutes to get set up, and then you can crank out hundreds of designs and then last part of the process. Then use Merch Titans Automation to upload them. Guys, this giveaway are 3 things that I use regularly. It's part of my 100,000 t-shirts by fourth quarter thing that I'm trying to do on Amazon merch, which I'm at like 42,000, I think, right now. Don't worry, I'll update you guys when I drop my income report in a couple days. But anyways, guys, to enter, all you got to do, use the link in the description. It's free. Hope that you guys enter. Good luck winning it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that like button. Let the YouTube algorithm know that you like the video. And if you're not subscribed and you'd like to do so, I promise to do my best, making you not regret that decision by providing you valuable content to expand your print-on-demand business. I'm trying to do daily videos, so I'd love to have you here if you want to subscribe. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.
Passive Income School is open. Enroll now at RyantsMethod.com. Thank you.